Welcome back, children. Let's study the chapter The Tiger King in detail. The Maharaja Pratibandhapuram is the hero of this story. He may be identified as His Highness Jamidar General Khiledar Major Satyavyagra Samhari Maharaja Dhiraj Viswabhuvan Samrat Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur MAD ACTC or CRCK, but this name is often shortened to the Tiger King. I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as Tiger King. I have no intention of pretending to advance only to end in a strategic withdrawal. Even the threat of a Stuka bomber will not throw me off track. The Stuka, if it likes, can beat a hasty retreat from my story. Right at the start, it is imperative to disclose a matter of vital importance about the Tiger King. Everyone who reads of him will experience the natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable courage face to face, but there is no chance of its fulfillment. So, children, this Maharaja Dhiraj, Viswabhuvan, MAD, CRCK, actually, this is the title which was given to the Tiger King, as it used to be in the earlier times that the royalties used to get such long titles. Now, the author says that even the threat of a Stuka bomber, children, I will show you the picture of Stuka bomber, and I have already told you in the word meaning about Stuka bomber. So the author says that even the strike of a Stuka bomber will not stop me to tell you about this story about the Tiger King. And it has also been said that one whosoever hears about the Tiger King wants to meet him face to face. As Bharat said to Ram about Dasrath, the Tiger King has reached that final abode of all living creatures. In other words, the Tiger King is dead. The manner of his death is a matter of extraordinary interest. It can be revealed only at the end of the tale. The most fantastic aspect of his demise was that as soon as he was born, astrologers had foretold that one day the Tiger King would actually have to die. The child will grow up to become the warrior of warriors, hero of heroes, champion of champions, but they bit their lips and swallowed hard. And compelled to continue, the astrologers came out with it. This is a secret which should not be revealed at all, and yet we are forced to speak out. The child born under this star will one day have to meet his death. At that very moment, a great miracle took place. An astonishing phrase emerged from the lips of the 10-day-old Jilani Jang Bahadur. Oh, wise prophets! Everyone stood transfixed in stupefaction, shocked and fixed to the ground. They looked wildly at each other and blinked. Oh, wise prophets! It was I who spoke. This time there were no grounds for doubt. It was the infant born just 10 days ago who had enunciated the words so clearly. The chief astrologer took off his spectacles and gazed intently at the baby. All those who are born with will one day have to die. We don't need your predictions to know that. There would be some sense in it if you could tell us the manner of their death. The royal infant uttered these words in his little squeaky voice. Children, as you must be shocked that an infant, a newly born baby, is speaking to the astrologers. Means, oh wise prophets. And he is also asking intelligent questions. The chief astrologer placed his finger on his nose in wonder. A baby, barely 10 days old, opens its lips in speech. Not only that, it also raises intelligent questions. Incredible. Rather like the bulletins issued by the War Office than facts. The chief astrologer took his finger off his nose and fixed his eyes upon the little prince. Everyone in the room got shocked when they saw that the child is speaking. The prince was born in the hour of bull. The bull and the tiger are enemies, therefore death comes from the tiger, he explained. Children, it's a very important point to note here about the death of the Tiger King, because it's asked in exams that why the Tiger King was destined to be killed by the tiger. So here lies the answer. Because the prince was born in the hour of the bull and the tiger are enemies, therefore death comes from the tiger. You may think that Crown Prince Jang Bahadur was thrown into a quake. Quake here means earthquake. When he heard the word tiger, that was exactly what did not happen. As soon as he heard it pronounced, the crown prince gave a deep growl, terrifying words emerged from his lips. Let tigers be aware. This account is only a rumor rife in Pratibandhapuram, but with the hindsight we may conclude it was based on some truth. So the Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram is the hero of this story. He also came to be known as Tiger King. As soon as he was born, astrologers had foretold that one day the Tiger King would actually have to die. The 10-day-old prince addressed the astrologers as "O wise prophets." He asked them to tell him the manner of his death. The chief astrologer said that the death would come from the tiger. And instead of getting afraid, which the astrologers and other courtmen were expecting, the prince shouted that tigers be aware. Crown Prince Jang Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. No other miracle marked his childhood days, means nothing different happened in his childhood days. Apart from the event already described, the boy drank the milk of an English cow, was brought up by an English nanny, nanny means caretaker, tutored in English by an Englishman, saw nothing but English films, exactly as the crown princes of all other Indian states did. When he come of age at 20, the state which had been with the court of wards until then came into his hands. Court of wards, children, I have explained in the word meanings. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly it came to the Maharaja's ears. There were innumerable forests in the Pratibandhapuram state. They had tigers in them. The Maharaja knew the old saying, "You may kill even a cow in self-defense." There could certainly be no objection to killing tigers in self-defense. The Maharaja started out on a tiger hunt. The Maharaja was thrilled beyond measure when he killed his first tiger. He sent for the state astrologer and showed him the dead beast. "What do you say now?" he demanded. "Your Majesty, you may kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner." But the astrologer drawled, "But what?" "Speak without fear. But you must be very careful with the 100th tiger." So children, as the crown prince grew young, he also came to know about the story which was prevalent in his state, and he decided that he will kill the 100 tigers. When he killed the first tigers, he became happy and he called the astrologer and asked, "What do you say now?" So astrologer said that, "King, you can kill 99 tigers, but be aware with the 100th tiger." "What if the 100th tiger were also killed? Then I'll tear up all my books on astrology, set fire to them, and I shall cut off my tuft, crop my hair short, and become an insurance agent," the astrologer finished on an incoherent note. So king asked to the astrologer, "What if I kill 100th tiger also?" So the astrologer said that, "Then sir, I will burn and tear all my books. Then I'll cut off my tuft of hair." Tuft of hair means it's a patch of hair which the priests have there on their head. So the astrologer said that, "I will cut off my tuft and burn my books if it so happens." From that day onward, it was celebration time for all the tigers inhabiting Pratibandhapuram. Why? Because no one else would kill them, but only the king. The state banned tiger hunting by anyone except the Maharaja. A proclamation means royal order, was issued to the effect that if anyone dared to fling so much as a stone at a tiger, all his wealth and property would be confiscated. The Maharaja vowed he would attend to all other matters only after killing the 100 tigers. Initially, the king seemed well set to realize his ambition, not that he faced no dangers. There were times when the bullet missed its mark, the tiger leapt upon him, and he fought the beast with his bare hands. Each time it was Maharaja who won. At another time, he was in danger of losing his throne. A high-ranking British officer visited Pratibandhapuram. He was very fond of hunting tigers and fond of being photographed with the tigers he had shot. As usual, he wished to hunt tigers in Pratibandhapuram, but the Maharaja was firm in his resolve, and you know why he was firm in his resolve. He refused permission. I can organize any other hunt. You may go on a boar hunt. Boar means pig hunt. You may conduct a mouse hunt. We are ready for a mosquito hunt, but the tiger hunt, impossible. The British officer's secretary sent word to the Maharaja, to the Diwan, that the Durai himself did not have to kill the tiger. The Maharaja could do the actual killing. What was important to the Durai was a photograph of himself holding the gun and standing over the tiger's carcass. But the Maharaja would not agree even to this proposal. If he relented now, what would he do if other British officers turned up for a tiger hunt? Because he prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, the Maharaja stood in danger of losing his kingdom itself. The Maharaja and the Diwan held deliberations, or you can say discussions, over this issue. As a result, a telegram was dispatched forthwith to a famous British company of jewelers in Calcutta. Sent samples of expensive diamond rings of different designs. Some 50 rings arrived. The Maharaja sent the whole lot to the British officers. Good lady. The king and the ministers expected the Durai Sani to choose one of the 2 rings and send the rest back. Within no time or at all, Durai Sani sent her reply, "Thank you very much for your gifts." In 2 days, a bill for 3 lakhs of rupees came from the British jewelers. The Maharaja was happy that, though he had lost 3 lakhs of rupees, he had managed to retain his kingdom. So children, the state banned tiger hunting by anyone except the Maharaja. The Maharaja vowed he would attend to all other matters only after killing the 100 tigers. Initially, the king seemed well set to realize his ambition. He faced many dangers too. Sometimes the bullet missed its mark. The tiger jumped upon him. He fought the beast with his bare hands, means empty hands, without any weapon. Each time it was the Maharaja who won. Once he was in danger of losing his throne. And why? Because a high-ranking British officer visited Pratibandhapuram, and he was very fond of hunting tigers and fond of being photographed with the tigers he had shot. He wished to hunt tigers in Pratibandhapuram. The Maharaja was firm in his resolve that he would not allow anyone, because if he'll allow one British officer, then another British officer will come, then another, and another, and in this way he would not be able to fulfill his desire. So he refused permission. Since he had prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, the Maharaja stood in danger of losing his kingdom itself. The Maharaja and the Diwan held discussions over this issue, and about 50 expensive diamond rings of different designs were sent to the British officers. Good lady. And the king and the ministers expected that she will choose only 1 or 2 and will return the rest back. But she kept all of them and sent a letter of thanks to the Maharaja. The Maharaja was happy that though he had lost 3 lakhs of rupees, he had managed to retain his kingdom. So children, that's all in this video. Rest part we will study in next video.